Hello everyone, welcome back to the workshop. So today I'm going to take you on just a very quick shop tour of my shop. It's a very small shop. It's not going to be actually a tour. I got something on my mind that I want to say, and I hope it'll be an encouragement to guys out there. So I'm walking to the front of my shop. I was standing at the back of my shop. I want you to notice how big my shop is. This is a wide angle, so it makes it actually look a lot larger than what it is, but I have walked a whole 20 feet. My shop is 12 foot wide and 24 feet long, I think it is, in total, outside dimensions. That's not inside dimensions. And I just want you to take note of what I have in my shop. Just real quick, take note. I'm coming to a point here, guys, but I just want to put this out there. So this is everything I got in my shop here. Back to the front door. I know it looks like a royal mess. I've been really busy. No time to clean this thing. This is my shop. I live in the New Lebanon, Ohio area. Safety reasons, not going to put my exact address out here for everybody to know. But I live in a small farming town, community. My forge is right outside my home. And I've been forging now 9 years. I've been forging 9 years. That's my total. I may have said 10 years in the past in other videos. My wife corrected me. I didn't start forging. We just celebrated our 10-year wedding anniversary back in July of this year, 16th. And so, sit down here on Olga. So, where are you going with this, Roy? I've been forging 9 years. My question, I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you this. Put it in the comment section. Am I a real blacksmith? So, there seems to be a lot of arrogance that goes out there online nowadays about who's a real blacksmith or who's really good at the art or who's not. So-and-so was taught by Yoda. Another person was taught by Obi-Wan Kenobi. And no one's a master when it comes to that. And so people think, and I'm going to try not to rant too much, there is not an obtainable level to start calling yourself a real blacksmith. Don't let anybody put you down that you're not a real blacksmith. Those type of people, I find them tasteless and uncultured when they say that you're not a real blacksmith. Because ultimately, what makes a blacksmith? We've got to ask ourselves this question. Is it the guy in his backyard with his ground forge lit up, and he's forging out knives out of rebar or railroad spikes? Well, people say, well, he's not a real blacksmith. Maybe he doesn't have all the luxuries that you have in your shop, but does that make him any less of a blacksmith? Look at people in India. I mean, they sit and hold rods in their toes and forge on the ends of it, And I mean, there's street gypsies that forge and out of ground forges and things like that. So are they not real blacksmiths? I counter that they are. I counter that anybody who hits a glowing hot piece of anything that's metal with a hammer and they strike it upon whatever surface they may have found, and they were intelligent enough to heat it and shape it into something, is a real blacksmith. Now, are they a great blacksmith? Maybe not. Are they a talented one? Their work will speak for themselves. But the subject of whether you're a real blacksmith or not does not come down to the tooling, doesn't come down to your space, your workshop, how big your power hammer is, how much, what type of work you've done compared to somebody else's work. I know a guy that I consider to be a mastersmith, Tom Latney. He does not do large work. He does not do architectural ironwork of any sort. He's only ever done one railing in his life, and it was for a place that was right down the road from him, and it took him like a year and a half to complete. Because he's got a shop that is smaller than mine. Yeah, believe it. And it doesn't have any power equipment in it. Nope. Just files. Because he's a master locksmith. Is he a real blacksmith? Yes, he is. Every bit of the way. He's taught me how to forge hammers. He's taught me so much. I've forged my own lock with him. With tons of little things. He's got a forge. He's got anvils. He's got hammers. He's got gorgeous tooling. But yet, he doesn't forge bridges and he doesn't make large gates and railings and things, that's not a blacksmith. That's one facet of blacksmithing, yes, but anybody who has a forge, anybody who has a anvil-shaped something with a hammer is a blacksmith. So don't let anybody take and get you down on this. And if you can't tell, this is kind of a rant. I've seen some videos here lately that I didn't agree with, and you know, I'm not going to go into all that and all the juicy details of what I really think, but when you put somebody else down for their craft, you better be able to take and back up your own garbage that you spew out there on the internet when you're putting somebody else down for what they do. And I haven't been personally, I mean, I get personally attacked all the time with comment sections, and I usually just delete them, you know, and block those people who are extremely rude and don't have respect for what I'm doing. But I know a lot of other guys, you know, you post something out there, you're excited about something you made, and somebody else comes along, well, that's not really ironwork. Well, that's not really blacksmithing. I've heard that a bunch of different times, you know, and I would just like to know what the community's ideal is. What makes a real blacksmith? Is it a 465-pound anvil? Is it a propane forge? Is that what does it for you? Is it a coal forge? Does that make you a real blacksmith? Is it the quantity of tongs you have? Is it how many thousands of dollars you've sold to a customer? Is it, you know, how many Boy Scout meetings you've took and went and demonstrated at? How much art you've created? Is it only if you're just an ornamental iron worker and so therefore hoity-toity, you know, you are a real blacksmith now? I'd like to know that. So, you know, put your thoughts down in the comment section down below. This ought to be fun. I can't say that I'll respond to all of them as I am really busy, and I'm just taking a quick moment out of my day to get this off my chest. It's been grinding at me for a little bit. But be proud of who you are and where you're at in the tooling that you have. This here, everything you see in this shop, we'll lift you way up here, is 9 years of a lot of really hard work in collecting to get to this point. I am 100% blessed. I have many talents, but without the sweat equity, I would have none of this in this shop that you see here. You know, and this isn't me bragging. This isn't me bragging about my shop. I've actually got a very small shop, and a lot of times I get myself down about, you know, the amount of Harbor Freight tools I have in my shop. I mean, my drill press. Central Machinery. It's a Harbor Freight tool there, guys. Oh my gosh. Roy's not a real blacksmith. You know, look at over here. That's a Harbor Freight electric motor on a home-built belt grinder. I guess I'm not a real blacksmith. Anyways, I'm going to stop ranting. This video's went long enough. I appreciate all the guys out there that are encouragement to me and my wife every single day in what we're doing, and we really hope that we're providing out enough extra value to you guys for taking those 10-minute times of your guys' day, 10, 15, 20-minute videos, me ranting, talking to the camera, things like that. I really hope you guys are finding that valuable and that it's helping encourage you to go out and succeed at life. You know, I'm not going to be here forever. My hopes is to buy a new shop. We're saving like crazy to try to do that. I hope to get to a much bigger building because I want to pursue other attributes. You know, I do want to get into some larger architectural ironware, and I want to show people how I do that along the way. I have to find the shop first, got to pay for the space, got new equipment I want to get, but, you know, hey, we all got a wish list. But anyways, that's it for today. I'll shut up officially. Thank you all for watching this video. Let me know, you know, what you think of it down in the comment section down below, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.